Hi, I'm Richard.
And I'm Hannah, here at the Roland Piano Store at Rimmers Music, the piano people.
An acoustic grand piano is the perfect choice for every pianist. Whether you're just starting your musical journey or whether you're already a proficient player. Yet because of its size, its volume and of course the cost, a digital piano is an inspiring alternative.
Amongst the mass of digital pianos available, it's important to make the right choice of instrument, as purchasing a piano is not just about today, it's about all of your tomorrows.
Roland is without doubt one of the most advanced digital piano manufacturers, using exclusive technology to create the most immersive experience for all types of players.
Today, we're excited to explore the superb range of digital pianos from Roland. Using their advanced technology, including piano modelling, Roland offer undoubtedly the most advanced digital instruments in the world, and here at Rimmers Music, the piano people, we're going to show you their incredible features and the benefits of buying your Roland piano from one of our specialist stores.
We'll explore the 4 most important points to look at when searching for a piano, as choosing the right instrument can often be the difference between a good player and a great player. So let's take a look at sound. Of course, it's important to have a great sound. Touch, how the piano feels under your fingers and how it responds. Features, what digital features does it have on board to help you enjoy your piano playing. And design, of course this is a major piece of furniture in your home, so it's really important that it fits in and looks beautiful.
So let's dive in and take a look. Amazing. Richard, this looks like the Roland HP-702.
It is indeed. Traditional, lovely.
With the front legs.
Yeah, it's a proper traditional cabinet. Gorgeous to play. It just feels amazing.
Sounds gorgeous.
It does indeed. Now this has got the level up from F-Series and RP-Series.
Of course.
This has got the supernatural piano modelling. And that means that there's far more detail in the piano sound. So I think a good analogy is probably to think of maybe watching your favourite movie in HD and then 4K, and that's kind of the difference. It's the same, but it's much more detailed, and you'll enjoy it more.
So Roland here, they still started off with a sample, a recording of a piano, and then they've used their modelling technology, like a computer algorithm, to create that piano sound.
And that's where the flexibility comes from, Hannah.
Yeah.
It's not just a sample. It's a combination of sampling and modelling, and that gives you so much more in the way of ability to personalise the piano, be much more creative in the way that it sounds. I have to say I'm absolutely staggered at what you can do with this. It's quite remarkable. On board, very simple using the panel, but also with the Piano Designer app, then of course that becomes much more visual, and you can see exactly what you want to do with things like the key touch, with things like the brilliance and the ambience. Which room do you want it in? Where do you want it? How do you want it to sound?
Different instruments.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, even down to being able to change a single note. I mean, that's just remarkable.
It is.
And as a piano player, having that on a digital instrument really replicates the sort of little nuances and characteristics that you get on an acoustic piano, and it's truly remarkable.
Yeah, it brings you that one step closer.
I mean, just up there, that's just lovely. I love the way the sustain pedal works on here as well, because it's constantly looking at where your foot position is, and again that just makes it much more behaving the way that a sustain pedal on a grand piano would work, for example.
Yeah, not just like a foot switch where it's off or on.
It's not just on or off.
Everything in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of stages. So it makes the control so much nicer. So here we are on HP-702, and of course there's another one in the range, there's HP-704. And the differences between the two are quite interesting, because essentially the engine is the same. However, one of the things that you guys really probably aren't going to pick up with on the video is that the speaker system on the HP-704 is much bigger.
Yeah, it's upgraded.
And it's kind of much more enveloping round the piano player, sort of emulating again a big grand piano. The other important difference is that we go to our next level keyboard, PHA 50, and that's wood and composite materials, so you can kind of say you're getting to the sort of materials that you would find in an acoustic grand, good grand. So it's a really good reason then to come and see you guys at the Roland Piano Store and feel it and see it and experience it in person.
Absolutely.
Because that's what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, if you don't play, we can demonstrate that to you. You can be like me and stand back and listen to it as well until you start learning and having lessons and be able to play it more and more yourself.
Talking of lessons, we've also got the Scoove app as well.
Yeah.
That's a really, really good introduction into playing if you don't play, but it's also lots of fun if you're maybe, let's say, a lapsed intermediate and you've not played for a long time.
Yeah, I've gone
gives you that little bit of guidance and a little bit of help, and it just works so well. It's all about enjoyment.
Start your musical journey by playing Beethoven's famous song Ode to Joy. And while you're at it, get familiar with the finger numbers.
And then at the moment, obviously for the purchase of the piano, you get 3 months of that premium access for free.
Absolutely.
Yeah, to really get you going on your journey.
Yeah. It is a wonderful looking thing. I mean, build quality is fantastic. Proper traditional cabinet. And I know that with all the facilities that's on board the instrument, very simple to use off this panel. But I do know that someone maybe that's come from an acoustic instrument, actually just wants to see the keys. Have a look at this. This is I love this. But I do know that lots of people who come maybe from an acoustic background actually just want to see the keys. So I do love this, because the lid actually just comes down and covers the panel over. Everything still works, of course. And you've just got access now to the keys. And
it just makes it look a bit more traditional.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course, when you actually fully close that key cover, it automatically turns the piano off as well.
It does indeed.
And of course, when you open it back up, it's turned back on. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our very brief tour of the Roland HP series. Why haven't you popped down to one of the Roland piano stores at our Rimmers Music branches? Did you know around 80% of people choose a different piano after speaking to one of our experts? So why don't you pop down to the Roland piano stores at Rimmers Music, where we can give you advice and you can try the pianos out for yourself, and the coffee's always hot. Thank you and see you soon.